What's up, guys? I'm the Bodybuilding Vegan, and I've teamed up with Vedge to bring you my world famous protein sweet potato boats recipe. It's amazing, over 65 grams of protein. I'm gonna show you guys how to make it today. All right, everybody, so we are gonna make this meal, and I wanna go a little bit over the reason of why. Why sweet potatoes? Well, one, I like sweet potatoes, but two, they're very high in vitamin A, very high in potassium. Everybody thinks bananas are great for potassium. They are, but potatoes, even better. So we're gonna have sweet potatoes. We're gonna use the PB2 instead of peanut butter because for me, I've taken a very high carbohydrate diet, a high protein diet, kind of more of a moderate fat diet. If you wanna use peanut butter, make the macros fit for you, feel free to do so. And then why are we using Vedge? Vedge is top tier protein. I absolutely love it. I use it every day. It's organic, third-party tested. So that's why we're using it. Tastes good, mixes really well with the peanut butter. And then cinnamon, yes, for taste, but cinnamon also adds some fiber and slows down the absorption of some of these carbohydrates. So that's why we have this meal set up. The first step is gonna be to take these potatoes and we're gonna go wash them and bring them back to y'all. All right, so first step, we're gonna poke a few holes in them. You can wrap these in a paper towel or add another plate or lid on top, but I'll just be honest, this is usually how I do it. I take them, I portion them out, throw them in the microwave, usually about 4 or 5 minutes. I'll flip them over, another 3 or 4 minutes, just until the fork can go in nice and easy, and then you know they're done. So we're gonna do this now. While that's rolling, go ahead and start your next spot. I'm gonna grab a bowl, grab my food scale, start mixing in our Vedge protein powder and our PB2. Start with 60 grams of the Vedge, and then we're gonna add 35 grams of the PB2. Pro tip, put a protein scooper in there because it doesn't come with a scooper. And then I just pour in water, and I use the guess and check method. It's always easier to add more later than to add too much at the beginning, and stir it in. I'm trying to keep the recipe as simple as possible. You could use almond milk or coconut milk. You could even use like some coconut yogurt, but I'm just trying to keep this as easy as possible for you guys so you don't have to order a bunch of ingredients. Just roll with these. So I don't really know where I came up with this. I genuinely don't have a clue. I think back in my earlier bodybuilding days, I would just make like a protein shake and then eat the sweet potatoes on the side. And I was like, maybe I can add them together and make something a little bit more fun. And so I encourage you guys to experiment at home. Try some things your own way. You might come up with something new. And this for me is like a fun meal. I've done it a few different ways. Today we're doing the sweet potato boats. I think that's the most fun way, but it takes a little bit more work. If you're low on time, make this right here, add some cinnamon and some salt, and then slice your sweet potatoes and throw them on top. It's an easy meal on the go. You got time to sit at home and enjoy yourself? We're gonna do the boats today. All right, and they're about halfway done, so we're gonna flip them over and then put them in for another, I'm thinking another 3 or 4 minutes. This is a lot of sweet potato, guys. If you're big like me and you eat a lot, you might need to put them in there for a while. Pardon the interruption. Thank you so much for being a subscriber and for following along on my journey. I could not do this without you. And if you wanna go the extra mile, if you could send this to just one friend, or the next time you need to stock up, get some protein or something like that, make sure to use the link tree and use one of my codes. It really helps me be able to fund this channel and keep these videos coming. And if you'd like to work with me one-on-one through my coaching program, the link to apply is also down below. I'd love to get to know more about you, about your goals, and how I can help you on your journey. Okay, let's get back to the content. Alrighty, should be done. We'll do the fork test. Yeah, it worked. But no. They're all easily pokeable. I just like to be a little extreme. You know, I think stabbing animals is extreme, but we'll stab sweet potatoes. We're gonna cut these in half. The biggest ones like this, that might be a two-parter. Just cut them down like this, cut it in half, however you wanna do it. I mean, guys, we're literally playing with our food. We're making boats, so however you wanna do it. This one's gonna be a very, very tiny pair of boats. Hot. They might be hot if they come out of the microwave steaming. All right, so now we got them all cut. Take a clean spoon, and we're gonna scoop out the middles. Just rinse and repeat each potato, take out the middle. And this is how we're gonna make our boats. But don't throw away the middle. There is a second part coming with that next. These little ones, you can do your best. They really annoy you. You could just eat them right now. What I do is I'll start on this side. I won't go all the way to the edge, since there's no skin on the edge there. So then, now the fun part. We get to take and push our peanut butter veg protein mixture, place it inside the potatoes, like so. Now we have our little sweet potato protein boats. Like over 60 grams of protein for this meal. Like, what more do you want, guys? All right, now at this point, we can go ahead and take our potato meats, pour them into the other bowl, because we are gonna eat this. Still lots and lots of good stuff. The skins are the most nutritious part of the potato, but we definitely want the insides. What we can do now is take some cinnamon, coat that on the top here, and then we'll do the same on our boats. It's okay if you make a mess, we'll do our best. It's like technically 5 ingredients, but I really don't count cinnamon and salt as ingredients. So for me, this is like a 3-ingredient meal. Very, very easy. If you want to, you can go ahead and heat these back up a little bit in the microwave. That's how I like to do it, so they're nice and warm. I hope you guys enjoyed this one. This is one of my favorite meals. I'm about to sit down and eat it myself. Got a very busy day ahead of me. If you want to make them, you know how. Make sure you get your veg. Use code BODYBUILDINGVEGAN. It will support me. And make sure before you go that you hit subscribe. I'll see you guys in the next video.